Mayor Ann Johnson and City Council for the opportunity to speak to you tonight. Today I want to send out condolences to the families Daniel Roscoe, Anthony Leyva, and Ricardo Brihueta, who were part of the anti-discrimination movement, who all passed away during last week. Especially Rick Beretta, who worked 35 years for the city of Stockton and who motivated me to win an elected position on this city council during the 1990s. This month has been Black History Month, and I cannot go on without saying thank you to the late Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., who fought for civil rights and human rights during the 1960s, and Senor Cesar Estrada Chavez, who also was a great leader in the fields of California and throughout the United States. Both shared ideas of nonviolent movement and shared ideas of freedom for all. You know, my granddaughter, Dianita, she interviewed me the other night. She asked me about how did I feel about segregation and integration in the schools here in Stockton. She asked me about women's lib during the 70s. And I'm proud to say that during those years were very different than that of 2012. During the 70s, there was a lot of work in Stockton, and there was Vietnam and much suffering going on during that decade. But the changes are important, and both for women's lib and fair education still mean fair opportunity. I would like to note that this month also begins the campaign against discrimination for the Mexican American Human Rights Organization, and we would like to thank Diana Lopez at Cleveland School here in Stockton for the opportunity we had in meeting with parents and discussing problems of housing, job and domestic violence, and immigrant discrimination. Our goal this year is to speak to 12 meetings.
Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez.
The importance, in closing, I just wanted to report, to say thank you to Councilwoman Diane Lowry and the Assistant City Manager Mike Locke for a meeting that we had with my mother last week, and we look forward.
My name is George Martinez. I'm from District 4. I'm a concerned citizen. I'm here to share some of my concerns about our neighborhood. I was so concerned I started our own community watch called Oak Park St. Luke's Community Watch Program. As a result, I've been reading the paper. I read it every day. I also read other papers. I recently read a story about a gentleman who was killed racing his go-kart around his neighborhood. It brought concern to me because we have the same problem in our neighborhood. I understand that the police department is very busy, they can't answer these calls, but we overlook ordinance violations, code violations. We are giving people who misbehave an opportunity and a license to do so. I took photographs. My concern is these adults are placing their little baby children on these go-karts and mini cars, and they're allowing them to race around with the children. I'm trying to avoid an accident. My neighbors who don't appreciate my being concerned, they don't like me calling the police, they don't like me complaining, and we've had problems, but that's a different issue. My concern is these kids are in danger. I'll call the police department, the fire department, taking photographs, and I would like to be in your attention.
Thank you, Mr. Martinez.
Usually I statement tonight, I want to speak to my heart. I love Stockton with all my heart. And several weeks ago, you came up to the Miracle Mile and you asked residents to be soldiers for Stockton. Every day that I get up in the morning for the past 18 years, since I've lived in Stockton, I've been a soldier for Stockton, and I need your support. I went and got my master's degree to be able to help you. My master's degree in urban planning to be able to learn how to help the city. And the reason I voted for you was because you said you could not do it alone and you needed my help. I met with you in chambers, in your office, and I offered my help, but you've never taken my help. You go out and hire all these outside consultants, waste hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars, never take anyone's suggestions. I want to save the arts in Stockton. That is as important as police, safety, any Stockton Arts Commission to make a film about Stockton. Everything I'm filming for the past 3 years has all been art related. And we need to dedicate funding for the arts. I love Stockton and I defend it with my dying breath. I tell everyone how great it is. I tell reporters. I founded Save Old Stockton to save the buildings. And I don't want to move from here. But so many people that, so many resources you don't use in the city. There are such beautiful people that can help you out of the problems. We want to help you. Let us help you.
Thank you, Joy. Ryan Camaro.
In regards to any decisions made about the Stockton Arts Commission as well, I would like to speak by perspective of optimism and a solution that many people in our community are only able to do given the situations with violence and with crime. There's only so much that optimists in Stockton can do. And I would like to just say that the arts is a catalyst for positive development and growth in the city. And I came here today to pose its importance. And there's a negative stigma in the city. There is a big negative stigma that everyone has, and they have this opinion. And I feel as if the Stockton Arts Commission is a beacon that stands for hope and that stands for positive social change. There are so many artists, musicians, and people that are working hard to show their strength and their support for Stockton. Their small and Herculean efforts from Precious Fortes for the Modesto Teen Center, from Will Story in the RTV department, from Adriana Broger, from Julia Cheto, from Buddy Sahagan, from all these people that are doing events, promoting. They're trying to promote a positive atmosphere here, and that's what we need. We need to make multi-generational change. There are people here that look up to, we need to at least provide that importance, because we have so many people, we have generations of people that all see these changes, and we need to stand up as a community together. And I feel like destroying, but just prioritizing the Arts Commission is a very important step for us as a community, because that is one program here that stands to serve as a catalyst for change. And there are a lot of people trying to fix this community. There are people that care about this community. No one would come here unless they cared. And I feel like that we have to take that into consideration. We have to. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Camaro. Javier Padilla.
I'm here to talk about local businesses and how they affect obviously the entire city. I just want to say that fighting local businesses is essentially fighting Stockton itself. Every local business will reinvest back into the community, and by when you open a business, you essentially make a commitment to stay in stay in that city and just put some money into it. If you go to any other city, any other successful city, you realize that there's a lot of local businesses. In San Francisco, you can still go to Market Street and find like a local vegetarian deli shop or something, you know. And that's one of the most successful cities in San Francisco. I also want to say that by opening up 3 Walmarts, which is kind of ridiculous in my opinion for a town of 250,000 people or so, you're alienating communities. You're also destroying community elements that are very helpful to holistically help the entire city and bring it up. There's local events at jazz music and Blackwater Cafe, the Sleeper Peace Center, the Modesto Teen Center. They're all doing different things to help out the community. And this community integration will help out crime, will help out the youth, will help out everything and bring it up and raise everything back to a more normal state. And I just want to point out that it's very important to just keep business here in the city and for the city and not give it to some gigantic corporations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Padilla.
Good evening. I just want to first say that I'm very pleased to see how many citizens have shown up to occupy the City Hall in regards to, I think, mostly the bankruptcy issue that's going on. Mayor, if you remember the last time I stood at this podium, respectfully, I requested your resignation. And I just want to make clear that I make no apologies for that request. You see, I'm a graduate student that studies public administration. And the more I study leadership, the less and less I think of the city manager and the less I think of you. You have a city with citizens, with people like me who work here. I don't live here, but I work here, who have a heart for Stockton, who care, who want to make a difference. And we need leadership that makes us believe that you want to make a difference, that you care about the city. We're stakeholders just as much as the people that you're hiring that don't live here, just as much as the outside agencies. We are the citizens that are affected. We're the people that work in the businesses that are affected. So I just want you to understand that to be a leader, it takes to make tough choices. Choices that may not be popular with your colleagues, choices that may not be popular with anybody else that may be watching you, but choices that are tough and that mean that you care about the city. And we just want to see that.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Lopez.